Okango, I know for you, you might be looking at this from a different perspective. What do you read of this, and how should Kenyan voters judge their lawmakers at a time like this, especially for a voter who thinks, I haven't seen you for 4 years, and then suddenly you're here every day?
You know, political leadership is a contract that is renewable every 5 years based on your performance. And majority of these politicians who are elected, they do promise to deliver to their people. So it's based on that performance that you can be re-elected or you can be voted out. But even the absence of a leader from the scene, from the political scene, people can question. A case in place is that of Senator Fredrick Okango, because he was used to be present. I mean, he was ever present, contributing to the discussion, defending his party, his leader, and then all of a sudden he disappeared. He went to US. Maybe a few people knew, like Honorable Kirwa. Majority of Kenyans didn't know. So they had the right to question where he is. For the others, I would not speak for them. They will speak for themselves. But as somebody who comes from a political party, I strongly believe that what Kenyans should be worried about now is those leaders, or are those leaders who come after 4.5 years, then they come and tell you, I'm back, and I would want us to complete the projects that we started. There's a very common word in the political circles, because they want to complete. There's nothing that stopped them from completing, because they knew that time will come for an end. So for me, I think Kenya should be very worried about such people. And again, it is important that for the leaders to promise what they can deliver. A lot of times in Kenya, when you are going to public office, you deliver, or rather you promise what you cannot deliver. Then midway, you start bringing excuses that if you add me just 1 more year, I will deliver. We have seen even at the national level. Today we have got people who want to be president, and they have been in this government for the longest. Right from member of parliament all the way to the second top, or the most top. And they're saying, for those 10 years, 20 years, I have not been able to deliver jobs to the young people. I have not been able to bring inclusivity. I have not been able to ensure that we strengthen this and this. But if you give me another 5 years as an elected person in this position, I will deliver. I think that is a lie, and that's why the strugglers are saying we must end such struggles with those leaders that lie. It is time to ensure that the struggle ends by electing a leader that will stick by his words, his promise, and deliver. And if he cannot, then he can tell them that it is a struggle, and I would want somebody else to take the struggle, because the ultimate goal of struggling in the movement is to end that struggle.
I hear a lot of struggles in your comment, and we'll get a bit to that later.
We are a struggling nation.
You're a struggling nation. We are okay, that's what you say.